Well, hello. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another vlog. Yeah, this is going to be a driving vloggy thing as I drive, and also, you know, an out and about one. I haven't done an out and about one for a while. I was bored and couldn't be asked to stay at home all day, so I thought might as well just go out for an hour or so, and just as I've come out, the heavens have started to open, so it's now pissing down with rain, which is always good, isn't it? But anyway, so we're going to set off now, and yeah, I probably won't be vlogging very much outside, but I thought this is a change of opening a vlog, and yeah, probably because as we're getting later now, we're coming into March, or we are in March now, so the days are going to start getting a bit longer, so hopefully I'll be able to start bringing back the walking vlogs, and you know, because I want to start bringing in, or start doing my photography again, start taking my photos, which is something I do enjoy doing. So that is something I would really like to start up again, and everything. So I'm going to probably start, because obviously with it being, it's obviously starting to get a lot lighter, so it's getting darker at least a good, it's staying lighter about a good hour or so more than it was at the beginning of the year, you know, back in like January. So yeah, but yeah, so we're gonna go. Hopefully this rain won't be too bad. I mean, it's only drizzle at the moment, so yeah, we're gonna go for it. Just gonna go and have a look around the shops, have a little window shop sort of thing. I might have a look around some of the geeky shops as well, like Forbidden Planet and everything, so see if there's anything of interest about, like any figures, any toys. I'm not going to hold my breath, because to be honest, we don't have that much, you know, we don't have that much choice. But like I say, I'm not going to really show that kind of thing here, because obviously I try to stay away in regular uploaded vlogs like this one. I'm going to try and stay away from talking about my hobby and try and keep it different on this channel now. I understand I do talk a little bit about my hobby and everything in my live streams that I've done, but my live streams are more just a general chat, and I don't really mind talking about I don't mind talking about that kind of subject, you know, my hobbies and everything. I don't mind talking about that stuff in my live streams, because I see that as like a completely separate thing, compared to my regular uploaded vlogs. Yeah, we're gonna go for it. We're gonna just have a look around some of the shops. So I'm gonna have a look around some of the shops. Let's do this thing. Let's get suited and booted, or should I say seat belted and revved, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. So the rain's starting to actually hold up a little bit at the moment, so I just hope my phone actually stays in one position, because yeah, it's sort of hanging on ever so slightly there. There we go. And also, while I'm driving, I know it's a little bit kind of, people don't like it when people aren't looking at the camera when they do videos and things, but under the circumstances I am driving, so it is mandatory to keep your eyes on the road at all times. But anyway, I hope everyone's well. Anyways, hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone is good in everyday life. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling all right. I just feel very bored at the moment. You know, it's just don't know what to do with myself recently. You know, I get in these moods not as often, well, fairly often, I guess, but it's just, I just don't know what to do with myself, you know. How to preoccupy my mind and all this kind of thing, just kind of keep my mind busy. But yeah, it's just finding the trick to keeping my mind busy, which isn't always an easy task. But I am being around town for a while. Actually, I haven't been for a little jaunt around the shops properly, you know, for a bit, and you know, I just thought, kill a few hours, get myself out the house, exercise a little bit, you know, a bit of walking about, and a bit of fresh air and all that. Always does some good. But like I say, I mean, obviously you're having to stare at my ugly mug as well as I'm driving. I don't have any additional cameras, so like any cameras that are pointing out towards the road. So you're getting like both a driver perspective and an outside perspective. Unfortunately, I don't have the opportunity, I don't have that functionality at the moment. But I have been thinking about getting myself something, either maybe even a dash cam actually, because you can use dash cams for that function if you wanted. You know, you can use it for like outside recording. It's always good as well, I think, to have a dash cam on your car. I mean, some people might not see the point, but I think it's a good idea. My dad's got one. My dad's got a dash cam. He's had it for a while. And it's a good way as well, because like I say, I mean, when it comes to, say, if you get into a bit of a situation, say if like you get rear shunted or you go up the arse of a car, say if like, for instance, the car in front of you just literally like brakes suddenly and you just end up going in the back of it, and all that kind of thing. Also, if a vehicle dangerously overtakes you, anything like that, a cyclist, anything to do with traffic and anything to do with anything like that, at least you've got something to go by. But we're not far from town now. You can't see very much because obviously you're still staring at me. But we're coming up to Hessle Road now. We're in Hull. We are in Hull. We've crossed the barrier, because obviously I live in Hessle and I literally live just on the outskirts, and then there's the, you know, kind of like the barrier, or whatever you want to call it, kind of that point in time where you cross over from where you are. I forgot what the freaking call it. There's a word for it, but it escapes me at the moment. But yeah, we're roughly about 5 or 6 minutes away, give or take. Probably a bit less. To where I usually park my car. Like a good 5-minute walk from where I park my car. Some people are like, really? You park that far away? But it's free parking, people. And I am a Yorkshireman after all. I don't like to spend too much money if I can really, really help it. I'm a tight bastard. Those Yorkshire folk are known for being quite tight. But anyway, we are cooking now. But there's a lot of traffic time, but obviously it is like, it's currently about 10 to 1 in the afternoon currently. So yeah, I'm hitting like the lunchtime traffic, people probably going out for the day, probably coming home from being out over the morning period or whatever. Excuse me. But yes, the rain isn't as bad now though, which is good. It seems to be kind of, the big ominous cloud is sort of shifting up that direction. But yeah, as well, I forgot to do a live stream last night as well. That's something I wanted to bring up in the vlog while I can. Yeah, I was, well, yesterday obviously, today's obviously Saturday, yesterday Friday. Yeah, I had nothing on yesterday, so I have no excuse, but I just simply forgot to do it. Yeah, I just completely forgot. I was watching a film. I watched Deadpool. I was watching the first Deadpool film, Ryan Reynolds, and that film finished, and I was looking around wondering what else to watch once that had finished, and then it was 8 o'clock. I looked at the clock and I thought, it had gone 8 o'clock, and I thought, shit, yeah, my live stream. and I was just like, you know what, I can't be bothered. Leave it for this week. I mean, it doesn't really matter in the long run. It's not going to mess anything up, but nobody watches them anyway, to be honest. But only the odd, maybe 2 people. But yeah, I don't know. I jest when I say that. But yeah, there'll probably be a live stream next Friday. Or I might do one on Sunday for a change. I don't know. I might see if Sunday might be a better time to catch people, because it's understanding catching people at the right time, which is something I've always struggled with. But Sundays are usually a lot more of a chilled out day, and people will be at home with their families or just chilling out, maybe watching a bit of YouTube, and they might notice it more. You don't know, do you? But I don't know, I'll see how we go, you know, because I've been doing them on a Friday because that's usually I've got more availability and more time to do them compared to, you know, compared to another day of the week. But yeah, Sundays, you know, I've never really, I won't say I've never done one on a Sunday. I think I might have done a rare one now and again on a Sunday, but I am thinking about maybe doing one might maybe do one on this Sunday, maybe, because I won't have time to do one tomorrow. Right, we are coming up to where I usually park my car. We are now in town, in Hull city centre. So I'm just going to zip round, and then I park up just on the right hand side here, down this road. So there seems to be a good availability of spaces, which is good. Time to park the car. It's got to go a little bit further down than usual, but it doesn't matter. It's a lot of people, so I'm having to park quite far down. There we go. Yeah, this is actually one of the furthest points that I've actually parked down here for a while, actually, but there's a lot. And that, the cinema, we've got an Odeon cinema here. So that seems pretty busy today, but it is a Saturday after all, so it's understandable. But yeah, so we're in town now. I don't know, I'm just going to have a nice little walk around, I think, because I'm bored, I don't have anything else to do. Yeah, let's do that now. Right, so here we go. Walking, the car's back there somewhere. So it's relatively far down this road, but it's a relatively busy day, to be honest. So yeah, walking down here, just going past the Odeon. I always park at the Odeon because, like I said, this road, it's free parking. There's no parking meters or anything, so I always take advantage. Yeah, there's a good 5 minute walk from here to, you know, the town centre, but you know, it gets the whole leg muscles working and a bit of fresh air in the process. And as you can probably tell over the microphone of the video, it's quite windy. But yeah, so I'm going to carry on walking now, and I'll see about doing some extra bits of vlog while I'm out. But the way it's very windy, so I might leave it till when I get back to the car. welcome back. I'm back. It is now 4:20, so I've literally just got back to my car from having a walk around the shops. Been a nice little jaunt around, got something to eat. Went to Burger King, had something from there, so I thought why not. And I picked up a few things as well. I'm actually quite pleased with what I've managed to pick up. Yeah, I mean, there's a couple of things in here that I will show, even though they're not really relevant for this channel, but I thought fuck it, because, you know, with the whole idea of this this vlog is, you know, just out and about kind of thing. I mean, the stuff in here is mostly anime, related really, so even though that is kind of my interest and hobbies, it isn't the biggest thing that I talk about on my main channel, because a lot of people don't really tune in. Whenever I've done an anime video on my TF Nosy channel, a lot of people, it's one of those things, I would say it's probably my lowest, if I ever did one, it's probably one of my lowest viewed videos, but I still do it regardless now and again because it's something I'm interested in. So, but anyway, so let's get this bag out the way because this doesn't really have any relevance at all. So first of all, I got myself a little speaker, Bluetooth speaker. Yeah, as you can see the price there, it's only about 30 quid, which isn't bad at all. I'm not expecting for that price it to be a good, fantastic speaker, and plus as you can see, it is only a travel size speaker, but this will come in handy for going away. Safe me and Smithy, or me, Sam and Smithy, or whatever, go away again, maybe in a caravan or anything really, where I'm not at home and we're away somewhere in the UK, whatever. This will come in handy quite well. It's a small little thing, it's not going to take up any space in luggage, and all that, so we could listen to some tunes. And Soundcore are actually a very, very good brand. As you can see, it's Soundcore by Anker. I actually have some headphones by these guys, the Soundcore Q30s, which are fantastic. They're literally the best headphones I've ever had. But yes, the Soundcore Q30s are fantastic. Really nice sound quality, decent bass and everything. And I also have a pair of earbuds by Soundcore as well, and they are pretty decent for what they are. So yeah, when I get home, I'm gonna check this thing out. And then I got a couple of things from CEX. So we've got 2 CEXs in Hull. Don't know why we have 2, but we do. I managed to pick up Psycho-Pass Season 1, the complete first season, for, yeah, £10. Not bad at all, considering this thing is still probably, RRP is still probably about 20-25, between 20 and 30 quid. I would say this is probably about 20 quid still, so if you bought it brand spanking new. And also, some people will be like, oh, James Bond and Daniel Craig, but I now have all of the James Bond films. I managed to, from CEX as well, I managed to pick up No Time to Die, which is the final one for Daniel Craig and the last Bond film we've seen so far. So this is the only one that I was missing. I have everything else. I've got Skyfall, I've got Quantum of Solace, I've got Casino Royale, which are all Daniel Craig's, and I've also got Pierce Brosnan's, I've also got Roger Moore's, and all the others. So yeah, so that was the last one I needed, so I'm happy with that. And I've got another couple of anime seasons. These were actually marked down, hence why I decided to get them, because bloody cheap. Which I'm quite happy with. So yeah, the RRP brand spanking new, for this is a 1 season. This is the same season but split into 2 parts. They've got it would have cost me 25 quid originally. It would have cost me 25 quid for both parts, which is £50, right? Which is not the cheapest thing. But this one is only 12 quid, and this one is 15 quid. This part, I don't know why there's a difference there, but there is. So this is part 1 and part 2, but I think obviously this one may be a bit more because it's more of a recent release because it's part 2. But this is Mushoku Tensei, I think that's how you pronounce it. Jobless Reincarnation. Jobless Reincarnation. So part 1, part 2. So yeah, 40% off. 40% off. Very happy. So I've actually watched all of this on Crunchyroll. This is on now. Says it's season 1. Now there is a second season, but it's only about halfway done. And the second part of season 2 is due to release, I think, next month, either this month or next month. So I'm gonna have to pick up season 2 at some point. And I also picked up this. How do you pronounce that? Aludama, I think. Aludama, Aludama Drive, or something like that. I can't understand it with the font, but I got this. I don't know what it's about. I've heard of it, but yeah, that is literally only $11.99 for a complete season box set of that on Blu-ray. And I got myself a T-shirt as well. Actually, I won't bother showing you the T-shirt because you know it's a T-shirt, but it's a Gas Monkey Garage one. For any of you car enthusiasts, it used to be a series on Discovery Channel, and it also got showed on D-Max as well on telly, on Freeview. And I quite like it. I used to like Gas Monkey Garage. So yeah, I picked that up from Tesco's. So yeah, so that's everything that I got. Very happy indeed. So now I am going to nip to Asda on the way home, get some beers and get some beers and stuff for later on tonight because I've been meeting up with Smithy again. And when I first get home, I'm going to edit this video and get it uploaded, so it's up the same day. And there's going to be some editing because this segment alone is nearly 10 minutes. Go on, 10 minutes gone now. So yeah, some editing is going to be needed for the driving section of it. So yeah, it's not been a bad day. It's been a nice chilled out day. You know, just having a bit of saunter around the shops, as I said, and it's a bit blustery. Luckily the rain's held off a little bit. It's starting to spit again, but the rain did subside quite nicely. But anyway, so I'm gonna get going now. Nip to Asda, get some beers for tonight, and get home, and I'll check out that speaker as well, see what it's like. Well, yeah, thank you very much for watching this vlog, and hope you enjoyed it. It's been a change getting out the house, doing a out the house driving vlog for a change. But thank you very much, hope you enjoyed, and I shall be back very soon with more vlogs and more videos soon. But thank you, take care of yourselves, and I'll be back very soon. Bye bye.